2000. In his rookie year, played a total of 35 minutes. Shaquille O'Neal. So it's an 80-79 West Conference lead. Iverson now being played by Allen. Ray Allen back on the floor.
Here comes the big fundamentalist. Shaq is called in.
Well, the big fundamentalist took it all the way.
Little show and go there. How about the year that Duncan's having? Boy, everybody's talking about Kevin Garnett, but quietly he is just taking that San Antonio Spurs team. They're playing great right now going into the break. Had a 7-game road trip. They're hoping to finish up with 3 more wins, make that a 7-0 trip. Last year was a 9-gamer. They went 8-1.
Timeout call. The West in the midst of a 20-8 run. They lead by 3.
And with me is Chris Noth, the executive producer and starring in the movie Bad Apple. But I was talking to you earlier, and all of a sudden Paul Pierce came up to you, and he said that he thought you were his coach, John Carroll with the Celtics. Do you think there's a resemblance?
I've never seen him. Is he good looking?
Well, he was a lot better looking when he was assistant coach, but now since he's become the head coach, he's aged very quickly.
He's getting a little stressed out. Well, maybe I could play him in a movie sometime then.
Tell us about the movie Bad Apple.
It's a wild and crazy ride, Bad Apple, and Elliot Gould, Robert Patrick, who are sitting here watching the game, co-star with me, and it's kind of like Goodfellas meets It's a Mad, Mad World. It's a comedy drama, it's character-based, and it's a wild ride.
Obviously, anybody watches TNT, they recognize you immediately, Law and Order and all the other things you've done on our network, including the NBA All-Stars here. I saw you interacting with them. Who was your favorite player when you talked to him before the game?
Well, I really, you know, I'm for the East, and Ben Wallace, I think, is amazing. I mean, his rebounding, I think he's amazing, and I'm just in awe of these, you know, incredible players. Duncan's like, did you see that last shot he made? He was just like in midair for about 10 seconds. It seemed like.
Now, Marv was saying he's the great fundamentalist, but obviously he's got some flashing moves as well.
They look like they're having a great time, you know? It's like we're all very serious watching. They look like they're having fun playing around, and just it looks so easy. They make it look so easy. It just looks like they're having a blast.
Well, enjoy the rest of the game. We'll see you afterwards. And
I want to meet this coach. I want to see, you know, what's the real resemblance to,
okay.
You know, so you got fired.
Well, here's one of his. There's a jersey for you.
All right. Well, as long as we look alike, I'll start wearing this.
So I know you can arrange that meeting with John Carroll. NBA players actually know Chris Noth as Mr. Big from Sex and the City. As Ray Allen of the Sonics is able to knock it down to the West with an 84-81 lead. Just under 5 left in the third. Red coming up short. West going now with Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Andre Kirilenko up front. Ray Allen. Kobe Bryant on the follow.
You know, I think Ray Allen is one of the best 2 guards in the league at being able to create his own shot off the dribble. Mike, he's a very good ball handler, and he can get to where he wants to get on the floor. And you really have to respect his 3-point shot. He really does a nice job of getting in the lane.
And Shaq took it away. Allen is fouled. He was hit by Pierce. Ray Allen averaging 23 points, shooting the ball well from downtown after making it back from knee surgery and ankle problem. Ray acquired from the Bucks last February in that deal involving Gary Payton, Desmond Mason, and Flip Murray.
Well, you know, there's always a lot of conversation on, you know, should anybody be on the team or that isn't on the team and vice versa. And, you know, Ray Allen missed 25 games this year due to injury, but he was a coach's choice as he misses the free throw. And a lot of speculation, maybe Carmelo Anthony should have been there because of what he's helped do with Denver, Elton Brand, Zach Randolph, some other guys. But there's no question what kind of player that Ray Allen is when he's healthy, and the coaches reward him with that in mind.
Seattle have gotten off to such a great start this year,
yes,
Doug, and they've struggled lately. We see the little backdoor move by Michael Redd, and Jason Kidd hits right where he wanted it, on the money in his hands for the layup.
West up by 4 as we come up on 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. The West has won 3 of the last 4 NBA All-Star games. The East with a decisive edge. Kirilenko firing a rainbow, rebounded by Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal able to tip. So Shaq with 12 points, 8 rebounds.
And I think Jamal McGlory got the message that Shaq wanted that late time down.
Starting to get serious now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here at the third quarter. We got a very close game, East within 6. This is when it starts getting competitive. This is when teams say, okay, we want to win the game.
Well, talking with both coaches, Flip Saunders and Rick Carlisle, they say they'll try to distribute the minutes in very diplomatic fashion over the first 40 as Michael Redd hits the 3. Jason Kidd with the steal, and Kidd gives it up. Here's McGlory with a windmill. Kidd to McGlory. Shaq able to beat the East down court.
You gotta love Shaq. I mean, he enjoys the game.
He does. He's like a little kid out there. He has fun watching. He's going to do something here off the dribble. He wants the ball back. Let's see if Sam gives it to him.
Now Sam Cassell going glass. So the West leads by 5. And now see Jason Kidd smiling as he was met by Shaquille O'Neal. O'Neal defending on Kidd, and foul on Shaq. That's his second. 2.5 remaining in the third quarter. A timeout taken. It's the West with a 93-88 lead on the East. Jamal McGlory, who had Jamal in the MVP poll.
Not I.
The sights and sounds of this 53rd NBA All-Star game. Players fascinated with the 2 different shoes worn by Ron Artest. Jason Kidd, 7 assists, 6 points. Allen Iverson with 10 assists. And Paul Pierce cuts the West lead to 93-90. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third. Marv Albert, Doug Collins, the Czar, Mike Fratello, Craig Sager, and Cheryl Miller on the sideline. Here's Brad Miller of the Kings, who just checked in. So Brad Miller with 8 points. Look out, the steal by Cassell. And here's Allen setting up on Martin. Yes, Ray Allen. West 97, the East 90.
Mike, the East has got to be very careful here. They're letting the West push ahead now after being up by 6, down by 7. They need to have a strong finish here to end this third period.
As you mentioned, the West taking it a little more serious right now and slowly opening up the gap here. And right now the East comes right back, shoots a 3, misses. This thing can blow open quickly.
All right, here comes Davis with Kidd, 3 on 2. Kidd puts it off. Glass for Martin. Kenyon Martin from Jason Kidd, and Kenyon Martin trailing the play to exactly what Kidd was about to do.
You know, he reminds me of a player that has a rear view mirror. He can see what's behind him, not only in front of him. It's really amazing, his vision.
Allen lost it. Davis with McGlory. A couple of Hornets get together.
That's the ability of a player to be able to know where the other 9 players are on the floor at all times, anticipating what their move might be. And then we see the lob to the big man, Shaquille O'Neal.
Don't jerk the basket down, Shaq, please.
Nearly took the rim and backboard with him.
He did that in Phoenix one day, pulled it all the way to the ground. Just collapsed.
Kidd for 3. Jason Kidd has had an outstanding game. 9 points, 8 assists. The West lead is now 2 with 35 seconds remaining in the third. It counts, and the foul. And yes.
Look.
He liked that move, didn't he?
But you know what, Mike, you made a great point. You know, he loves to play and he loves to perform. And you see him come across there, he just ripped the jersey, McGlory. That's how strong he is, Mike.